Hi, welcome to the next session of Ask a CXpert series. My name is Julie Williams. I'm a digital solutions engineer here at NICE, which really means that I specialize in how different flavors of AI and knowledge work together and impact agent assist and self-service, and how all of that works together to ultimately impact and provide the best customer experience. And today we're going to be talking about how to have better conversations through knowledge generation. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First off, the problem. What's really the crux of the issue here is that knowledge is becoming even more critical, especially within organizations as they grow and become more complex. To really keep that agent training and cognitive load to a minimum, a big focus lately has been to prompt agents in real time with the information that they need to assist your customers. Um, and while we're providing that information in real time, we're also discovering that there are gaps in the content. And of course, we want to discover those gaps and fill them as fast as possible. But for that, we need data. And that data is, what topics are coming up in conversations? Where are agents missing information? And what is the information that they need? Data is so important, but for many companies, it's scattered and siloed, right? Forcing companies to be entirely reactive, waiting until somebody brings up that issue manually. So that's the situation. And what we want to know is, how do we identify and eliminate those knowledge gaps, right? Knowledge is power, data is king. How do we get our contact center agents the information that they need? So what we're going to do is look at actions, Enlighten Actions specifically. It brings together data from all of our different sources and allows us to interact with it in a conversational way using natural language. It is purpose built for AI for CX leaders to really increase that decision velocity, realize business goals faster, and it enables that cross-suite discovery for use cases like identifying automation opportunities, streamlining work, developing and assigning coaching, and luckily for us, it also has the ability to generate knowledge. So let's go ahead and see how this works, but we're going to start from the data. So within the data, we have our omni-channel interactions happening on the CX1 platform. And we know in which conversations we're able to successfully prompt and assist our agents with the answers that they need to ultimately help the customer. We also know if the agents rated that content poorly or reached out and asked for something else. And as you see here, this is a dashboard specifically looking at that data from a high level. Now, so we have the data behind the scenes. Moving into actions itself, I've gone ahead and asked for the top 5 contact reasons within our contact center with the volumes of those contacts and whether knowledge was available. So in my chart that is in the middle of my screen here, I've asked that question and gotten you'll see in the orange, that is the volume, and the green is, were we able to prompt the agent with that information, with the answer that they need? And you can see here, circled in green, there is one contact reason where my success at assisting those agents is very low, and this is where I want to focus. So this is the gap that I need to fill. When I then ask for the top agents who have handled those interactions, looked at CSAT and average handle time to help me sort this out so that I can find specific conversations of those agents in addressing these topics. So my top agents, they didn't just tell the customer that they couldn't help them. What they did was they went and they found the answer. Right? They maybe remembered the information because they've been in this situation multiple times before, or they reached out to a supervisor or specialist. They found the answer in their email or on the website or in a personal notes that they keep. So a variety of different ways that they might have found the answer, but ultimately, once they responded to the customer with that information, we have that answer now because that answer is within the transcript of the conversation. And so we can ask our system to look at those conversations, look at those transcripts, and from the information contained within, write a knowledge article. And like magic, we have a draft here that includes the information I need. Of course, we'll send this through a review and approval process, but once it's approved, that gap's filled. Agents will now be getting the information that they need in real time, improving that overall customer experience. And that is ultimately how we're providing those better conversations through knowledge generation. Thanks for joining, and please stay tuned for the next session of Ask a CXpert.